All right, well, thanks everybody for joining us. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves, how long we've been here and what we do for Midland.
I'm Brent Morgan. I work at the Clearfield Emulsion plant in Woodland, PA. I'm the plant foreman there, and I've been there for 1 year.
My name's Jonathan Emick. I work for out of Tonawanda. I've been here 18 years, sales and project management.
My name's Joe Bambino. I'm the area manager for Midland, and I've been here for about 12 years now.
My name's Amy Colescott. I've been here for 6 months with Midland Asphalt, and I'm the admin assistant out of the Bloomsburg office.
I'm Courtney Bogart. This is my 3rd season here, and I'm the roller operator for a Bloomsburg crew.
So it sounds like we all have some different experiences here. So why don't we go around the room and talk a little bit about what attracted us to coming to Midland?
I was traveling with my previous job, and I was looking for something to be home every night, and I saw the job opening and checked it out, got in as a plant foreman, and really enjoy the atmosphere here, and it's been a nice change.
The job I had before Midland, I worked 96 nights straight, 6 at night till 6 in the morning, made a pile of money, and I couldn't go back. And I worked here for 2 weeks, and I liked being outside instead of the machine shop that I was in, and been here ever since.
So I took a job here as a part-time flagger to help actually pay for my wedding. And 12 years later, I'm still here.
So I was looking for a better opportunity, not only for myself, but my family. I saw the job posting and I thought, oh, I can do that. I can do that. So I was like, I'm gonna apply.
I guess I was just kind of looking for something I could be passionate about, and I love being outdoors.
So what would you say is your favorite thing working here at Midland?
So far, I really enjoy the people that work here, people I work with. We have a kind of a tight-knit crew, so we get along, we all work together. Makes it an enjoyable work environment.
I would say the same. When I came in, you know, when you're starting a new position, you aren't really sure what to expect, and if your personality is going to jive with everybody else. Everybody's been welcoming. Everybody is showing me, you know, and teaching me what I need to know, because there's so much to learn within this company. And if you know everything and all the processes, it's easier to do your job.
Right.
At least that's how I feel.
Do you find yourself going home and telling your family about things that happened at work, you know, talking about your coworkers?
I do, yeah. And even like safety, the safety culture is huge. Like, you know, Midland is very concerned about safety, and it's not about the bottom dollar, it's about the employees.
Yeah, speaking of safety, John, you've been here for a long time. You know, you were in the field and you've moved from the field into sales. What do you think about the evolution of the Goal Zero program at Midland?
We've come a long ways. Not that what we did, you know, before was terrible, but we've gotten much better.
Yeah, I think one of the things that attracted me to staying was I felt like everybody was looking out for me when I showed up, you know, so safety has always been, to me, it's always been number one here. What have been some of your biggest influencers here?
I'm with my coworkers all day. They influence me a lot. They make me want to do a better job.
Influencers, you know, they've changed as I've progressed through the company. I think now is just, you know, riding around in the areas I cover. I mean, there's hardly a road that I haven't touched at some point. And just knowing the customers and their families, and they know my family, and, you know, it's just that whole network is, it works.
Do you ever find yourself driving over a road that you've done a few years back with your family and be like, oh, hey, look at this. This is Nova Chip, or this is a chip seal we did. Look how good this looks.
And then my son will be very quick to point out some immediate flaws, and I have to explain to him that wasn't us, you know, that's a road caving in or something, you know, some sort of structural thing. But yeah, it's neat.
If you were to put yourself in our customers' shoes, what do you think they would say about Midland?
If I was a customer, I think I'd be very impressed with how we operate at the plant. The guys come in, they're serviced quickly. We offer high level of communication about our process and what they're getting. If they have any questions, Sean McFarland, he's been there for 20 years. He can answer about any question there is. If we have any questions from the lab, you know, Brittany can direct them, show them what needs to be done. So from my perspective, you know, I'd be very pleased.
Again, I'm the newbie here, but I was dealing with a roadmaster in one of the townships, and we won the bid. And so he started asking me all these questions. Well, how are your drivers? How are your trucks? Because the company they dealt with the year before, I guess they had an issue with their drivers and their trucks. So he was like hounding me on all these questions. And I said, I assure you, I said, I'm new here, but everybody is very professional. Our trucks are always clean. You know, you won't have to worry. He's like, okay. And he took my name. So he's like, if I have an issue, I'm calling. I said, feel free.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I take pride in, you know, is the fact that the people that we send out as representatives from Midland, you know, you guys, you're trained in what you need to be trained in, and you're good stewards of the company. And I really think all of our employees hold our company accountable for what we do every day, which I think makes us such a good company. Let's talk about our core values. The share in excellence, safety, accountability, honesty, respect, integrity, excellence. Do any of these really ring true to what you do in your day-to-day operations?
I hold all those values very dear, you know. I want to be a good person in society. I want to help others.
Yeah, I think that's what makes Midland greats, our core values. I mean, that's what keeps everybody together and focused and operating at such a high level. We all want to succeed and go home safe and see each other go home safe.
How about as a salesman, John? What does that mean to you as a salesman and then to our customers?
Our customers see we're very professional. They see our safety programs. They see our guys doing safety huddles on a daily basis. And I've gotten a lot of good feedback from that. And safety is huge, and I think our employees see that, and so do our customers.
Excellence is huge. You know, like I said before, I don't believe in doing a job if you're not going to do it to the best of your ability the first time you do it.
You know, for me, safety being at the forefront of this, you know, I talked about starting as a part-time flagger here to pay for my wedding. Well, 2 weeks before I got married, I got hit by a car on a job site.
What happened?
It was late. Actually, it was early because it was a night job, and it was a very, very busy road. And it was probably about 5 in the morning, maybe 5:30. So it was kind of twilight time when the sun is just rising, and we were covering the signs. So the foreman I was with at the time, we parked on the right side of the road, and we had to cover a sign on the left side of the road. So we had to run across 2 lanes of traffic with these big sheets. So we ran across, you know, look, make sure no traffic's coming. Ran across the road, and normally I would climb up the sign, and I was the guy and he would stand in front, and I would hold it over, and he would hold it up, and then I would clip it back on. Well, for whatever reason, he's like, you know what, I'll climb the sign today. So instead of turning around and facing oncoming traffic the way that he does, and he would hand the sign so he can watch traffic coming, I stood with my back to traffic and handed the sign up to him, and as I was handing the sign up to him, a car came off the road and clipped me and sent me flying down the road. And all because I just didn't think about it. I didn't pay attention. Wasn't concerned about it, right? I just felt comfortable and complacent because I've been doing this job for, what was it, probably a month and a half at that point, every day, done the same exact thing, and nothing had happened. You know, I think about that every day. I think about when you guys are out there, when I come out to a job site and I talk to the people about being safe out there. It's not just, hey, I really want everybody to go home with all their limbs and fingers, and I truly mean it.
You've experienced it, yeah.
Another inch to the right, I wouldn't be sitting here today. This whole Goal Zero program is pretty, I think it's pretty powerful, you know, and I love the fact that we think about these things and everybody going home, and it's not just me saying it, it's not you guys saying it, it's the top saying it, it's the bottom saying it. It's you looking out for the people that you work with, right? Every single day. So that's the core value that strikes home with me. If you could describe in one word what Midland means to you, what would that word be?
Passion.
Passion.
Opportunities.
Opportunities.
Security.
Security.
I'd say opportunities.
Well, she touched on it earlier that we spend so much time with each other, especially with what we do with our spread out locations and our processes. We cover 60% to 50% of New York State and 85% of Pennsylvania. There's a lot of travel involved in what we do. We spend a lot of time on the road with each other. Spend a lot of time in the offices with each other talking about our families.
Right.
So you really get to know the people that you work with and care about them.